Good morning. How are the two of you, Carola and Michael?
We're live from Aruba. It's fantastic here. It's beautiful weather. It's always sunny. There is a light breeze during the day. We're in a beautiful lagoon here in the bay, and we're enjoying the good life.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so from Aruba and paradise. It really feels like paradise. It's a really comfortable temperature, and we are in the ocean at the moment. Standing in the ocean, it's beautiful.
Oh, really? So you're standing in the water right now? Wow. That's awesome.
And I'll try and show you the ocean.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
look at
over there. A ship in the end. We're in the ocean at the moment.
that. Yeah. Oh,
So it is paradise.
it is paradise. It is so clear.
So bright. It's really amazing.
Like this is in colors. And since it is Sunday, some people it's a holiday, some people it's a free day, and they're enjoying family life together. And we are here watching all these people, and it's very quiet here. So we escaped from the crowded beaches, and we found this wonderful place.
Love that. So you flew there from the Netherlands, and you've been there about a week.
Yes.
Is it a little warmer than it is in the Netherlands?
Well, it's a huge difference. It's around the freezing temperature, so around 2 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And we are about 28 degrees difference over here.
That's amazing.
So it's really comfortable and it's soothing. We really wanted to break from our businesses.
Absolutely.
And not to stop working, but to be in an environment that's really inspiring and is really helping us to slow down and be able to create more.
Brilliant. So one of the things that we had talked about in our other live recorded Zoom while you were in the Netherlands is we were talking about your work with horses, but then we also ended up talking about with your work in the water with dolphins, and much to my entertainment, Michael talked a little bit about your work with the whales.
Yeah,
And so when you're in the water there now, one of the reasons that we wanted to do today's episode while you're in Aruba is to capture people's attention to the kind of work that the three of us want to do together, where we're working in nature with the creatures, without the creatures. You know, I'm here getting my head together. You're there getting your head together. Like Voltaire said, paradise is where you are. But some people go to paradise and they're not there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're talking about the ways that literally you're in full immersion. You're standing in the ocean, in the water, and you're allowing paradise to just completely fill you up.
Yeah, to embrace us.
How do you do that? Tell our friends out here, how do you do that? How does that happen? You're just there and instant, or what do you have to do inside of your mind?
It all starts always in your head, right? In our minds.
Yeah.
We have to understand that we are powerful creators.
Yeah.
And in order to create heaven on earth or paradise, wherever you are, you need to create it yourself. And we can do that at our place. Of course, we have a beautiful estate in the middle of the woods, but we also like the diversity of nature. So today or this week we are here in Aruba in the ocean, where we have this feeling of abundance, of paradise, like I would like to say heaven on earth. It's already here. We don't have to wait.
The sun shines on you right in that second when you say that. I love that.
So it's a statement, right? It's a confirmation.
Yeah.
What I just claimed. We need to create it ourselves.
Yes. You know, when we had talked a little bit the other day, you were talking about the ways in which you were there. You were breathing in this different quality of air. You were bronzing your skin as the sun was kissing your skin and just kind of warming up the skin and everything inside of you.
Exactly. Yes. We are coming from a quite cold climate, and it took some time to adjust to this climate because it's the whole the way they move is slower than us. The way they do life is different in a different pace.
Okay.
So and the sun does add to that because you need to move slow in order to be able to function at the end of the day.
Right.
So it is a different way of life that helps us to slow down and be able to really experience what is going on in the moment.
I love that. You know, you just created an image in my mind of the difference between like my being here in the area of Chicago, even though I'm in a village where people walk a little bit slower than they do in the city. But when you're on the beach in Aruba and you start walking like you're in the city, people are going to go, what's wrong with that person?
Exactly. Yeah.
And you can't help but capture yourself and slow it down, right?
And it needs some time. So you need some time to adjust. And so what I did, I had to allow myself the time to adjust to this this speed of living. Yeah, it's really slow, and it helped me to become aware of the stress that has built upon the years in my body, and I wasn't aware of it. So it's really helpful, and I really feel blessed that we took the time to be here and to go through this process as well.
Oh, that's beautiful. What has it done to the connection between the two of you to be there? I mean, you don't really have any distractions at all, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we have a beautiful place. We don't stay in the touristy area. We have a beautiful Airbnb with our own swimming pool and a lovely lady that is there if we need anything. And we just took some time to be together and to reconnect with ourselves and with each other again. So it's really helpful, and I think it's a need to do this every now and then in a relationship and for yourself as well.
No, I think it would be a beautiful idea to figure out how the three of us could bring people to Aruba and have an event there. And if you're single and you come, to get back the relationship with the self. And if you're in a couple, to get the relationship back and remember, now, why did I fall in love with you? Oh, right.
That's really important. Yeah.
It really is. It really is. So as you're standing there, you have the sand at your feet.
Yes.
Are there any fish swimming around your feet?
At the moment, no, but they can swim around. At the moment they're not. We only feel some a little bit of seaweed around our feet, and but there are in this water there are turtles and a lot of different kind of fish, colored yellow with blue stripes or blue with gray. They're really beautiful, and there are also bigger animals in this area, like dolphins, but they're on a different part of this island on the other side.
Oh, really?
And there should be sharks.
Sharks, right? Manta rays,
Yeah.
sharks, many different species. many different types of sharks. So,
But they're in the deeper water, so not
so
not
they
in the
say.
shallow.
So they say.
You're right. So,
They're usually friendly, so that's no problem.
yeah, well, so they're in a different mindset too.
Exactly. Unless they're hungry.
Yeah, right. Then
They
everybody's.
don't go in the water when it's lunchtime for them, right?
Yeah, right, exactly. So what is your day looking like? What do the two of you envision for your day? Right now, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, Central Time in the United States, and it's about noon where you are. So when did you get up and what have you been doing so far today? And then what's the rest of your day look like?
This morning, what I've been doing? I've been creating. I'm always busy creating. I have several master classes the coming week. So I'm creating the beautiful visuals, inspiring stuff for business owners, for entrepreneurs, but also for executives. And this is a wonderful place to do that because your creative juices, they flow here when you are here in this environment. You just need to be aware of it and take a step back and just ask. And like the Bible says, just ask and it will be given to you. So if you, as long as you be open for it, right?
I
Yeah,
love
we get up around 7, and sometimes it's around 8, depending on how late the night was before. And we take a swim first, and then we start working until about noon. And then we go to the beach and have lunch and enjoy our life. And we decide what to do in the afternoon. And so it flows like like the wind over here. The wind is really soft over here, really smooth usually. Can be stormy, but we have had quite a lovely wind. And it's, for me, it's like the breath of God, and it keeps me close to God. And it's like I can feel, I can sense His presence.
The wind starts blowing harder.
Yeah.
So we are also very aware of what's going on around us.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing the way that when we step out of, like I'm looking at my room here and being in my house and it's, I don't know, 20 or 30 degrees outside. And even though it's pleasant and it's comfortable and cozy and all that, and I can produce in here, I am longing, you know, I'm up on the lakefront up here and I'm longing for my beach days when it's 97 degrees and I can't help but just lay there and take in and allow the breath of God. I love that you said that. That gentle breeze really is the breath of God.
Yeah.
And letting it pour over us and through us. The creation ability is so different without the distraction of the to-do list. Like your to-do list while you're there.
Exactly. And to create more.
Yes, you're in the moment.
Yes. And there are a lot of small fishes around us at the moment.
Oh, there
They
are.
came, I don't know where they came from, but they are here.
I invited them.
Yeah. Really, they're small, but it's a huge group.
Wow.
Yeah. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're friendly. Yeah.
That's so funny.
There's no problem.
So, you know, one of the things that we all do at some moment with our clients, our patients, is we talk to them about breathing and being in the moment, right? And it is so hard to get people to understand those simple concepts. Like, I am breathing. I am in the moment. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Why do we have to go away the way that you two have to really allow it? Is it because you can't help but allow it when you're there?
Yeah, and we are in a certain structure, and that keeps us in a certain pace, and we usually aren't aware. And what I do to become aware in the Netherlands, and Michael also sometimes joins me, is we do the cold water dipping or swimming in cold water. Well, it's really cold at the moment. The water is around 6 degrees Celsius at the moment. So we go into water and it really lightens up your brain. It is such an amazing experience, and that is how we stay vital and connected to the moment. But because you can't be anywhere else than in the water.
Yeah. So what body of water, when you're back in the Netherlands, what body of water do you go into?
The ocean. We go into the ocean during the weekend, and during the week, we either Michael takes the cold showers, and I go and dip in the lake. We're living at a lake, so I go and swim in the lake and for a couple of minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's amazing. I love the cold water too. I find myself wanting to be in it. Like right now, you cannot access the water because the shoves, the ice and snow up against the sand have created a void underneath. And so you can't get to the water. It's like 100 feet out, maybe 150 feet out in some places. It's huge. But I find myself wanting to go in and then feeling kind of afraid. You know, like, well, what if I get a cramp? So my mind gets in my way.
Yeah, exactly.
How do we get through that? How do we cut through that? How can you help me and anybody else who's watching us? How do we get over that to get in that?
Yeah.
It all starts with a decision,
Yeah.
awareness, of course, being aware of the fact what you're thinking about. That's the first step, awareness. And then also for yourself, just take a decision to step into it and to do what you want to do.
Just do
So
it.
just like we made a decision of, because we want to inspire people to. We are not extraordinary people. We are just creating we have here an extraordinary environment, and being here ourselves makes us feel extraordinary. But this is for everybody. It just we took the decision to go here, to travel to there, because we are aware of the fact we need every now and then we need another environment to steer our creative juices, to reconnect, take a step back. So I think it starts with awareness and a decision and the focus of, okay, what do you want? Having clarity. Clarity about what.
Yeah, and to me it is about taking small steps, and it should be a step that is out of your comfort zone, but not too far out, because then you set yourself up for failure. So take a small step. So if you like to go, for example, there's ice and snow at the moment, and you can't go in the water. Why don't lie down in the snow in your bathing suit, bathing suit, anything like that? That could be a small step, or start with showering. 1 minute cold shower after starting the warm shower. That's a small step, and but it is ahead in we want to be.
And
You
have
just,
fun with it.
yes,
have fun with
you
it.
just inspired me. After our recording today, I'm going to head to the beach. I'm going to find a pile of snow. I'm going to lay there and film it.
Yeah, great.
And just love it.
Yeah, great.
And have fun with myself with it. Absolutely. with my
Yeah.
sunglasses on.
Like an angel, snow angel.
Yes, exactly. So I think it would be really fun if somehow today the two of you shot additional video, maybe of the other one swimming, of a walk on the beach, maybe of being at your pool at your house, because all of those things, I'm craving it and wanting it. And quite frankly, until I look at myself in the camera, I'm thinking I'm there with you. Because
We love to have you here.
yeah, me too. Now I'm hearing voices. Are they birds or are they children?
There are birds, and there are a couple of people just standing quite close. They just came downstairs and they're chatting in the water because the water is carrying voices. Then it's that's what you hear. Yeah. So it's just around afternoon, and then people come out. Yeah.
And in the background, am I seeing out there boats or are they people?
Yeah.
Boats?
I'll try and show you. Hang on. I'll have to go this way. There are a couple of boats over there. Can you see them?
Oh yeah, very beautiful. Oh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it's so beautiful. The colors of the water are so magnificent over here. It is every time we drive up to see to the ocean.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. And that's so beautiful.
Absolutely magnificent. And it looks like there's some cliffs. Are there cliffs?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, the cliffs. Yeah, the cliffs. Yeah, the cliffs are over here. You can see them.
Oh yeah.
They're beautiful, and that's why this part of the island is very beautiful to go for snorkeling.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful, yeah.
So is it a long walk from where you're staying down to get in the water?
Yeah, we could do the walk, but I have I have an injury, so we have to take the car.
And I'm lazy, so it's a good combination.
So the swimming is really good and healing. It's because the salt of the sea on your body is really has a healing factor. We need the minerals and of the sea, and it's so great. It's just rising and coming up to my to my thigh.
Absolutely beautiful. All right, so what are you going to have for lunch?
Tonight we're going to fly back to the Netherlands. So we want to have, and I don't like the food in the airplane. It's not really healthy, and you got puffed up. So what we like is Asian food.
Oh yeah.
Bit of rice, some vegetables, some fish or something like that. Very, very light. Good to digest, easy to digest, but very tasteful. So that's what we are going to have this afternoon.
And here, well, if we have a tip to go to here on the island, it's called the zeerover, the sea robber, and you can get the catch of the day and eat fresh from the boat, and you are sitting at the edge of the ocean, above the ocean, because it's a small pier, and it's a wow experience. It's really amazing to be there. Yeah.
Oh, you have a swimmer right behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
They snorkel around. Snorkel around us.
My heart beats still. I'm so excited. I want to be there in the sun and in the water. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It is amazing experience just being here.
Yeah.
Just being here already, and it's enough.
Yeah.
It's already enough.
And so how will you manage your transition? You're flying back to the Netherlands today. And how long of a journey is it to get back there? How many hours will it be?
We will have a flight about 11 hours
Okay,
because they have to go through Bonaire first. They pick the guests from Bonaire up. And the transition for us, we started to transition a couple of days ago by working a little bit more and already preparing because we have quite a busy week ahead, both of us. And in the morning we do our emails and reconnect again. So it's it's just preparing, and if on the plane we will we usually discuss some things that what it was like for us on Aruba over here, but also looking ahead to the coming month in how we will be able to spend time together and to keep the paradise inside of us.
and we will keep coming back in here, sharing
Yeah.
however, whatever we can. And
Well, awesome.
yes, and doing the paradise movement so that we are always here, you know.
Yeah.
Well, bless you. Have safe, beautiful travels back.
Thank you.
And I'm going to turn off our recording as we say goodbye to our friends here. And I'll spend another moment with you.
Bye. May God bless you.
Yeah.
And remember, paradise just one thought away.
That's right.
Bye-bye.